If your team just lost a crucial match, the feeling of disappointment can be overwhelming. The Dragons fans know this all too well. With a final score of 46-18, you might be a Dragons fan. This was not just any game. It was a significant clash that left fans and players alike in shock. Dragons fan. In a stunning turn of events during the Anzac Day clash, the Dragons faced a crushing defeat. The Anzac Day clash is always a highly anticipated event, drawing in crowds and creating an electric atmosphere. However, this year, the Dragons suffered a crushing 46-18 defeat to the Roosters. The loss was not just a blow to their standings but also to their morale. After the final whistle blew, the Dragons walked off the field dejected, their heads hanging low. After winning 3 of their last 4 games, this loss hit particularly hard. The team had been on a high, celebrating their recent victories and building momentum. This loss hit hard. Fans and players alike were left in a state of disbelief, wondering how things went so wrong so quickly. The Roosters dominated from the very beginning, setting the tone for the match. The Dragons were unable to keep up with the relentless pace and precision of their opponents. The Roosters dominated from the start, holding 71% possession in the first half. This overwhelming control left the Dragons scrambling to find their footing. In the first half, the Roosters' ability to maintain possession and dictate the flow of the game was a key factor in their victory. The Dragons struggled to regain control, making crucial errors in their gameplay. Their usual sharpness was missing, and it showed in their performance. Control, making crucial errors in tackles and kicks. These mistakes were costly, allowing the Roosters to capitalize and extend their lead. Tackles and kicks. The frustration was evident on the faces of the Dragons players as they missed opportunities and failed to execute their game plan. Coach Shane Flanagan didn't hold back in his post-match analysis. Hold back. He highlighted the team's poor execution and lack of possession as key factors in the loss. His disappointment was palpable. The team's poor execution and lack of possession as key factors in the loss. Flanagan's frustration was clear as he pointed out the areas where the team fell short. Lack of possession as key factors in the loss. The Dragons simply couldn't hold on to the ball, and it cost them dearly. Factors in the loss. Co-captain Damien Cook agreed, pointing to the missed opportunities during the Roosters' sin binning. He acknowledged that the team had chances but failed to capitalize, pointing to the missed opportunities during the Roosters' sin binning. These were moments where the Dragons could have turned the game around but didn't. During the Roosters' sin binning, the Dragons' inability to capitalize on these moments only added to their woes. It was a missed opportunity that could have changed the game's outcome. The Dragons' inability to capitalize on these moments only added to their woes. The frustration was evident as they watched their chances slip away. To their woes, with superior running and kicking, the Roosters controlled the game. Their dominance was clear, and the Dragons had no answer. Superior running and kicking, the Roosters controlled the game. Their precision and execution were on full display, leaving the Dragons struggling to keep up. Roosters controlled the game. The Roosters' ability to dominate play was a testament to their preparation and skill. Flanagan's frustration was evident. He emphasized the stark difference between their recent performances and the Anzac Day game. The contrast was stark, and it was clear that something had gone terribly wrong. Performances and the Anzac Day game. The Dragons had been performing well, but this game was a complete departure from their recent form. The team now faces the challenge of regrouping and correcting their mistakes. They need to reflect on what went wrong and find a way to bounce back. The Dragons now face the challenge of regrouping and correcting their mistakes. The road ahead won't be easy, but the Dragons have shown resilience before. Their mistakes. Will they rise again? Only time will tell. The Dragons have the talent and the drive, but they need to come together as a team. Rise again? Only time will tell. The fans are hopeful, and the team is determined. The next few games will be crucial in defining their season.